The servo, LED, throttle, ESC wiring is now complete. We've connected the battery to the ESC. The BEC from the ESC will drive into the primary receiver, and that'll power the receiver as well as the rail on the receiver that will come back to power the ESC. And we're going to bring the return back from that up through the flight computer output. And you notice that the black wire there on the opposite side of the output rail returns back to the ESC BEC and completes the circuit. To handle the signal wires for the throttle, the LED, and the flight mode, we've got 3 extra cables. Position number 1, the signal and ground, is connected to the first position, which is actually pin number 2 on this receiver, because pin 1 is data and binding receiver, binding short. But pin number 2 will come back and connect the signal and the ground to the input side of the flight controller, and we're going to put that input on pin number 4. That pin number 4 will be the rudder. So the throttles, the steering relay or steering servo, which is on pin number 1 on the receiver, is going to transfer over to pin number 4, which is the rudder on the flight controller. Pin number 3 is usually the throttle. In this case, it's pin number 2 on the receiver. It's going to come out and connect over to the input side of the flight controller as pin number pin number 3 for the throttle. Pin number 4 is the flight mode, and that's connected on the aux1 output, which is pin number 3 on the receiver. That aux1 will come back out and map into pin number 5 on the input side, and that's normal for our flight controller. The ground sides, of course, and the output signals that will then come through from pin number 3 that will provide the throttle, that'll go through to pin number 3 on the throttle side of the output, and that signal goes to the ESC, and it carries the ground with it back from the red return powering the receiver and the servo. Pin number 4 is going to power the pin number 4 is going to power the relay, which we've got connected in this case to the rudder output, and as pin number 4 on the output side, that also carries a ground back to the ESC BEC and completes the circuit.